Hi, my name is Gaïa Weiss and I'm gonna take you through my morning beauty routine. So I'm gonna put some pins, not to have a greasy fringe. Okay, as you can see, I'm sleeping with my necklaces, with all my jewelry. I've broken more than one little chain because of that. So as an actress, my face is one of my main working tools. So it's really important for me to take care of it. And I clean it before I go to bed. I take my makeup off. And this is the first thing I do in the morning as well. So I use micellar water. Today I will apply my Brightening Radiance Mask by Distill. I do it once to twice a week, depending on how strained my skin is. So I will do it twice a week if I'm on set. I put just like kind of a tablespoon of it and a few drops of water. So I put just a tiny little bit of water inside to humidify it, but if you put too much, it's going to be too liquid and it's going to be very hard to put on your face. And as the world is reopening, I'm running from meetings to meetings, I'm traveling again, and my skin is reacting to it like it's a sudden change. So I find that this mask, this mask brightens, soothes, and it decongests my skin. Okay, so I just rinsed off my mask. What I like about this mask is, first of all, I can travel with it because it comes in a powder and you just do the little mixing yourself, and it doesn't leave my skin too tight. So although it clears and decongests and brightens my skin, it doesn't feel like it's irritated, like really tight. After that, I'm gonna use my beauty water by Embryolisse also as a toner, and I'm not letting it dry. I'm gonna use my serum. Like I'm using a Distill, the same brand as the mask. So I use like about 4 drops, 4 or 5. Let's do 5 today. My friend made this line and she was struggling herself with acne-prone skin and sensitive skin, so I feel like her line has been tailor-made for me. And besides, she uses 100% natural products. So as a serum, it's like the first products I will put on my skin, and I find it important to use natural ingredients. Like I just trust it more. Once I've done that, I'm gonna apply my moisturizer. I'm using Darphin, the Hydra Skin Light. And it will hydrate my skin throughout the whole day. So I don't use too much, just like a little, I don't know, noisette we say in French. And I love Darphin products because they smell like my mother's creams or my mother's makeup. Like it's like this old, not old, but ancient powdery smell. I really like it. And something I just started doing, so I started about a couple of months ago after I was shooting in London, and I had I have circles, I had bags under my eyes, and I started using patches, eye patches. At first I thought you would use them before you do your cream, but it says that you should use them after. And now it's always funny to put them on because it's very slippery. Here we go, and while I let that sit for a little bit, I'm gonna apply a drying oil on my imperfections, just like little marks, little pimples. Yeah, it's little marks here. And don't be fooled, it's an oil, but it's a drying oil. Like one day I put a little too much, and then it will dry the whole area that you're treating. To really look like I'm just putting a tiny, tiny drop. I don't need more. I just like rub it in between my fingers. You don't need a lot. Again, you don't want your skin to dry up. So up, a little bit on this pimple. I'm back for the last step of my skin preparation. So I still have a lot of product. My skin will absorb it very fast. So one very important step before I put my makeup is to put un voile protecteur, which means it's my SPF basically. I use Darphin again because it's SPF 50. And now it's starting to be sunny. Hopefully I'll be able to have a coffee on the terrace, or maybe a glass of wine. And I want to be protected. I don't want to burn. So this is it. It will protect you from the sun. And one last thing I want to do is I'm gonna put my lip scrub. I really like the Dior lip sugar scrub because first of all, it's very gentle and you don't have to rinse it, you don't have to wash it. You just apply it. It has little sugar grains, you will feel it. But then if you're on the run, if you're, we don't always have that much time to do our beauty routine in the morning. So if you can do only that, do that. And it leaves your lips slightly more pink. It's just perfect product. Now I'm about to start putting makeup on. I don't put makeup as a mask. I don't want to hide my face. I think this is a very Parisian thing. It's just you want to use makeup to enhance your natural beauty, I'm using Teint Miracle by Lancôme. I've been using it since I'm a teenager. I really like it because it doesn't leave, marks under your eyes, or it doesn't enter your pores. So I start here. Done. For me, putting makeup was a whole process because I started first as a model when I was a teenager, and then I moved on to being an actress when I was 19, so I was sexualized from a very young age. And the fact, being sexualized by older men made me feel very uncomfortable in my skin. And I wanted to prevent that, to stop it by becoming a little bit more masculine. I stopped wearing makeup, I was wearing more tomboyish clothes. So it's only once I started healing from the inside that I started embracing myself fully, my masculine side as well as my feminine side, did I realize that femininity has power. I still want people to see me, to see my skin. And I have a very light coverage of foundation, but if I have to cover a couple of blemishes, then I will use the Dior Forever Skin Correct, and I put a little bit on my hand. Anyway, I'm quite happy with. So now I'm gonna give myself a little sun-kissed glow, like I've spent the weekend in Normandy or in the south of France. And I'm using the blush by Dior. Here you go. I start here, just on the cheeks, and then I don't really contour, I just stretch it a little bit. Now I'm gonna do my eyes to have to awaken my regard. My makeup artist on my last film taught me to apply a mascara base, and it changes everything. It looks, when I do that, it looks like I have fake lashes, which I don't. And now that I've applied my base, I'm gonna take the mascara. I really like this one from Dior as well. I really like their makeup products. Very practical. And this one is embraces the shape of your lashes. That's it. I think they're about even. I have very thick eyebrows. This is a genetic thing. My mom has thick eyebrows, my dad, my brother. So it's cool, I never really touched them. But I love to brush them. It's something, I will do it even just before going to bed. I just love brushing them. And if I want them to stay in place, then I will use my, I don't even remember how it was called. It's an old Glossier boy's brow. I think it was called like that, boy's brow. So it's a little gel. Now that the lip scrub has been absorbed, I'm using this lip balm by Darphin, which has flowers in it and is slightly tinted. So with what I have left on my fingers, I will apply it on my cheeks here. It gives that dewy look that everyone is raving about. It's really fashionable right now to have a dewy look. This is a little bonus, c'est mon petit plaisir. I use it to fix my makeup. It's a beauty water by Caudalie, and oh, it smells so good. It evenly sprays on your face. It's so refreshing. I've been using it forever. I also use it in the plane. I have a mini version at home, and when I have long flights, I will just spray a little bit. I usually spray my neighbors as well. But yeah, it's so refreshing. My mother always taught me that you finalize your makeup with a touch of your perfume. Et voilà! It's my everyday makeup. It's fresh, it's natural, it's glowy. But let's say today, I want that extra oomph. I want that extra boost of confidence, and it's spring outside, the trees are blooming, and we're in Paris. So I'm gonna add a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of red. And if I go for a red, which is not every day, if I go for a red, I go for an orangey red, because for me it looks a bit more, a bit younger, fresher. The extra oomph. Cool, so now that I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna let my hair down. I use this thickening tonic spray by Aveda. I mess with it a little bit. Et voilà. I really enjoyed doing this little beauty routine makeup video with you and sharing a little bit of my life with you, and I hope you will enjoy it too. Salut!